In today's class, we're going to discuss about the overview of proxy server and purpose of proxy server and types of proxies and architectural modules. If we proxy servers, you can see that is a intermediate server between the client and the client. So intermediate servers. So it is between the client and the internet. So here proxy server offers the following basic functionality. It is act like a firewall. Firewall, as you know, that it is a packet filtering device. So it is filters all incoming arrival outside word, whatever the arrival of packets to the organization networks. So it is a filters each and every packet. It takes a decision whether it is allow the packet or simply reject the packet. And network data filtering. So in the networks, data will filters by this again it is a proxy server. So it is work like a firewall and network data filtering and network connection sharing. So connection sharing has been done by this proxy server and data caching. So data will be cached. So because it is a proxy server, so it is already the data has been cached. So that is a fastest way of accessing the information from the internet. It is a data caching. What is the purpose of proxy servers? The following reasons are reasons to use the proxy server: monitoring and filtering, and improving the performance, and translation accessing services anonymously, securing and monitoring and filtering. Security has been done, secured your data and monitoring and filtering. So a proxy server allows to several kinds of filtering, such as content filtering and filtering the encrypted data bypass filters, logging, and eavesdropping. Suppose it is a content filtering, as you know, that information to be filtered. So again, filtering is to be encrypted. So filter data to be converted from one form to other form. So plain text to ciphertext. So securely sending the data across the that is a intermediate servers. It is a client and that is a servers. So here, so data bypass filters logging and eavesdropping. Suppose if it is a someone is try to access the particular try to say, so that is a content. So that is exactly eavesdropping. So try to monitoring the content. So that itself is the eavesdropping. So that should be avoided. Who is exactly that is a the proxy server. It is a do several kind of filters. So by it is a U tracking, river monitoring of the data. So that has to be avoided by this proxy server. So as improving the performance, it is passing the services by process of retrieving the content from the cache. So as and when you retrieve the content from the cache, so which is saved and with the previous request was made by the client. So it is definitely it is improving the performance. Translation, it is helps to customize the source site for the local user by excluding the source content. So translation, we can do it in the source content or substituting the source content with the original local content. In this traffic from the global users routed to the source website through the translation proxies, accessing services as anonymously. In this destination server receives the request from the anonymous proxy server, thus does not receive any information about the server. Security we can achieve, and since the proxy server writes the identity of the users, so that identity definitely will be it is a convert from plain text to ciphertext, who is exactly communicating users can identify, can hide. So hence it is a protect from the spam and hackers attacks. So these are the different types of proxies are available. Following that is this briefly describe the types of proxies. Forward proxies in this that is the client request the internal networks. So it is the internal networks. So and servers to forward the to the internet. So it is internet and so the proxies. So it is a that is a forward proxies in this the client to the internal network server. So that forward the to the internet so example.com that has been forward. So it is exactly that is exactly that is between the client and exactly internet. It is a very useful that is to forward that. So so this is the, so any information has been from client to, so that is the internet domain. So through this proxy server only it is sent, so forward. So you can see that, so it is a users. So from the internal network, so any users can forward these proxy servers. So it is an internal network server through which they are forward to the internet. It is a proxy server is a intermediate server. It is exactly, it is a so through this server only it is a forward to the outside networks. Outside any server has to be connected. So that is through the proxy server only. So again, so that is a open proxy. So you see that, so that is a open proxy helps the client to conceal their IP address. So while browsing the web, when browsing the web, again it is an open proxy like it is used. So your client, so users in the any internet the clusters or any networks in the, so that is internet users can definitely use the proxy servers and access. So definitely disconnect any websites. So again from the outside, so there's a open proxy like it is exactly through these proxy servers only. It is exactly, it is connectivity established. Again, whatever is established can interact so to the, so requested clients again through the proxy server only. Again, so it is a reverse proxies. In this way, request is forward to one more or more proxy server, and response from the proxy server is retrieved as a, okay, if it is directly from the original server. So you see that, so it is a original server is web server. So as and when internet users suppose any, so websites we want to visit from the web server, so website, so that is exactly gmail.com. For example, gmail.com, through the proxy only it is exactly, it is going and get connection to the web server, and is from the web server requested website is available, definitely it is get back to the, so requested client from the internet users. So the proxy server architectures has been divided into several modules. So the proxy user interface. This module control and manage the user interface and provides an easy to graphical interface, window and menu. Entire thing has to be so covered to the end users. This menu offers the following functionality: start proxy, stop proxy, and exit, blocking URL and blocking client, and manage the log and manage the cache and modify the configurations. This is the proxy user interface module, and it is a proxy server listener. So it is a port where a new request from the client browser is listened, and this module also performs blocking of clients from the list given by the users. Again, connection manager is contain the main functionality of the proxy servers. It perform the following function: read request from the header of the client and parse the URL, uniform resource locator, and determine whether the URL is blocked or not, and generate the connection to the web server, read the reply from the web servers. So if no copy of the page is found in the cache, and downloading the page from the web server, else it checks the modified date or replay the header. Accordingly, will read from the cache or a server, a proxy server from the, so that is a web. So then it is also checked whether the caching is allowed or not. Accordingly, will cache in the particular. So this what is exactly the connection manager like it is works and cache the pages and retrieve the pages very fast. So when we, so that is a proxy server, it is available. So cache manager, this module is responsible for storing and deleting, clearing, searching of the pages in the particular cache. Log manager, like it is works. This module is responsible for viewing and clearing, updating the. So that is a daily logs. Daily logs is nothing but so whichever of the, so users is entered that information and is recorded in the daily logs. It is a log statics has been maintained. So even configuration that is maintained by the proxy server. Again, there is a configuration. This module is used to create the configuration setting, so which is led a term let other modules to perform desired configuration, such as caching. So that is done by the proxy server. So in this class, we have discussed about overview of proxy server, what is the purpose of proxy server, what are the types of proxies are available. I think architecture and modules we have discussed. So that's all about proxy server.